Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Clemens with you here from Central Cabarrus High School. We've had some technical difficulties and trying to pick this game up in progress. We're in the bottom of the first, or excuse me, top of the first inning. The Kannapolis Reds have jumped out to an early 4-0 lead. Got a runner on the corners, and there's a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman going back, and he will make the catch for out number 3. So a tough inning for post 51 in the first inning. Everybody bats around for Kannapolis.
That ends the inning, but not before considerable damage is done.
A couple of errors in the inning contributed to that.
I scored 4 runs on that for Kannapolis.
Here in a moment. We've had some technical difficulties here tonight, as we mentioned, but again, 4-0. Kannapolis with the lead, actually technically 4 to coming to bat as Concord comes to bat. Matt Balcom led off with a walk. He got down to second on the kickoff of 10. Lane Argabright with the triplet batted in. Balcom, he later scored after a Casey Ritchie fly out walk to Jacob Tuttle. He was caught stealing a base-on ball to Robbie Clark. Doug Schubert with an RBI single. Ryan O'Kelly struck out. The ball was dropped. The throw to first got past the first baseman on a low throw, and that wound up advancing.
I need to point out to the visitors that we lost our scoreboard in the storm a few nights back, and it's out of commission for the rest of the season here. So I'm struggling here to keep track of all of the runs and what have you. So if I make an error, any of you scorekeepers catch it up, please let me know.
Isaiah Bogert in left field. Logan Malden is the right fielder. Grayson Honeycutt will play center. Jesse McGraw, the first baseman. Drake Boger is catching. Chance to Quilla on the mound pitching. Brett Loss, the second baseman. Zane Sherrod is the designated hitter. And Carson Helms is the third baseman, being DH'd for playing shortstop.
All right, leading off for Concord in the bottom of the first inning, the left fielder, number 5, Isaiah Boger.
Jacob Tuttle on the mound, facing Boger. He grounds one towards short, scooped up, one knee, fires to first, and got him by just about a step. So one down here in the bottom of the inning on a 6-3 putout. Shortstop is Jared.
One out. That brings up the right fielder, number 15, Logan Malden.
Break for post 51. I looked away too soon on that one. So Boger on base, Malden with the runner at first and nobody out. Tuttle's pitch is foul, tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Grayson Honeycutt, the center fielder's on deck. That was a strike on the inside corner. Quickly down to the 2. Tuttle hit him in the back, and now there are 2 men on. So
Malden takes the base on
an error and a hit by a pitch. Post 51's in business,
and that advances Boger. And brings up the center fielder, number 11, Grayson Honeycutt.
Grayson Honeycutt, the center fielder, steps in. Jesse McGraw, first baseman, will be on deck. Pitch is swung on a miss, so that ball kind of dropped away from him. 0-1. Tuttle delivers a ground ball foul toward the on-deck circle for Kannapolis.
Battle here, son.
Next pitch is fouled back our way. Staying alive though at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second and nobody out. The pitch is high. Got Adams apple high. 1-2. Able to lay off and didn't bite on that one. Swing and a miss. Honeycutt goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Tuttle.
Tuttle issues a strikeout for the first out of the inning. I'm sorry, second out.
No, first out.
First out.
Runners at first and second. Pitches down low for a ball. So 1-0. That one's in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher, Schubert.
There's only one out. And Jesse McCraw, number 18, is at bat.
That's a drive up to the middle for a base hit. Here comes Boger. Throw toward the plate. It's going to be up the line. It's going to get away. Boger's going to score. Nobody else advances as Tuttle comes and gets the baseball. So Boger comes home to score to make it 4-1. Malden stays in second. It's an RBI for McGraw.
Boger comes in to score.
Drake Boger, now the catcher.
Now batting, catcher, number 20, Drake Boger.
Boger's a right-handed batter. Runners at first and second. Pitch is inside for a ball. So 1-0. One man down, 4-1 now here in the bottom of the first inning. Breaking ball for a strike. Blue one. Swung on and missed. And out front of that one. One and two. And now the pitch. Down low and away. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Boger awaits a pitch from Tuttle. On the ground toward left field. That one will get through. Everybody will have to hold up with a 90 feet advance as the left fielder Sammy Staff comes in.
Boger safely hits up the left side.
So Malden moves up to
That'll load
third,
the bases.
second, and
One
Boger
out,
at first base.
brings up the pitcher, Chance Quilla.
Chance Tequila, the pitcher, will hit. With Brett Laws on deck. Tequila, a right-handed batter. This pitch across for strike one. First baseman Robbie Clark laying tight at first base. The courtesy runner now going in for the catcher. Stepping in looks like Landon Parker.
Courtesy runner in for the catcher.
Foul tip hit the catcher's shin guard. Swing and a miss. So down on strikes for out number 2, second strikeout.
Tuttle issues his second strikeout. And that brings up the second baseman,
So 2 down.
number
Bases
10,
loaded. One
Brett
man.
Laws. Laws is batting with 2 outs and bases loaded.
Pitch. Let's see what pitch number 2 is coming from Tuttle. All the way to the backstop, no advance. Close backstop here. Schubert jumps on the ball quickly. Pitch misses. Laws. It's back back at the umpire, has a quick word. Now, bases loaded. Another pitch from Tuttle. Down low. Three and one now. The Laws with the bases loaded. Tuttle's 3-1 pitch. So loud motorcycles low pass.
Let's go, Sharp.
Laws draws a walk.
Malden
Run
scores.
comes in to
Draw
score.
to third. Greg Boger to second. That walk will give an RBI to Brett Laws. 4-2. Zane Shira walked down to third base. Talked to Coach Reedy while Coach Mullinax has made his way out to talk to Tuttle. 4-2, bottom of the first inning.
The conference is over.
Now we're
We'll
ready
get back to play here.
Some
Up to the
baseball.
plate comes the designated hitter, number 13, Zane Shira.
Shira with an opportunity. If we could get a base hit to tie this thing up. That ball is high, and the plate is eluding Mr. Tuttle at this point. It's a strike. Evans can't 1-1 strike. There's a drive to right field. That's going to be caught. Coming in to make the catch, and Greg Vernon. He saved some runs.
Concord
right there.
strands
Probably
3,
would have
but
scored.
picks up 2
The end of one inning is 4-2.
to narrow the lead to 2.
Shira just missed the base hit there for out number 3. So far it's been an interesting ball game. We're going to take a quick break here in between innings. We're going to try to update our webpage. We have initially had this game slated to be on High School Q, and that did not work. We could not connect to High School Q tonight, so we're going to try to see if we can adjust this and post this up on Ustream. If you're listening to us, probably already see that we're on Ustream. See if we can do this quickly.
All right, and top of the second inning for Kannapolis is the top of their order, the second baseman, number
Top of the
3,
lineup to start the
Matt
second inning.
Balcom.
Matt Balcom takes strike 1. So Balcom with strike 1. Next pitch misses, 1-1. That one missed everybody and got the umpire, and that came straight through, and he's going to have to take a minute to walk it off. He's going to say play. You hate to see that happen. When somebody misses a ball and it goes straight through, it hurts. Even if you got a chest protector on there, you can feel it. Particularly older guys like the umpire. These younger guys will wipe it off and put some dirt on it and figure they'd be okay. Four to 2. Quiller's pitch is high, and it's a walk.
Balcom draws a walk.
For a second
So bring up
time,
the
Matt
third
Balcom has
baseman,
walked. He
number
scored the first run of
14.
the ball game.
Lane Argabright.
Lane Argabright now the plate. seem to have that working okay, so we'll just shut that computer down. Concentrate on some baseball now. All the technical issues are out of the way, we hope. Runner at first, 4-2. Argerbright, right-handed batter. Willis throw to first. It back safely is Balcom. Popped up toward the dugout, and that will get out of play. Hits the top of the dugout on the Concord side over here on the first base. So yeah, I really miss the scoreboard being out there giving me balls and strikes. It's hard, but I'm used to getting Mr. Barnhart over there count on these things. 1 and 2, I believe, is what the home plate umpire just said. I try to do too many things at one time. Oh, outside, and that's going to get away, and the runner will advance to second. Booger gave it a shot, but a little too far outside. The ball looked like it's breaking away from him as well. Late jumping around here tonight on both teams. Line drive, through the second baseman Laws, and that'll get into the outfield for a base hit. Runners at first and third as Balcom will go to third.
Well hit ball in the center field.
Go, Casey. Come on, Casey. Let's go, guys.
Brings up Casey Ritchie, flew out to right field his first time up.
Puts men on the corners with none out. Brings up the center fielder. Wearing number 0, Casey Ritchie.
So Casey Ritchie at the plate. Strike one. The look toward third. Now the delivery to the plate by DeQuillo's high and away. Good stop again by Drake Boger behind the plate. Four to 2, Kannapolis leads, and the Reds threatening. There's a drive to center field. Going back is Honeycutt, still going. That's going to get over his head, and that'll go all the way to the fence. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. The relay will not be made, and it's going to be a second triple of the bag. Kannapolis' 2-runner score as Balcom and Argerbright come around to make it 6-2. Ritchie with his first hit, a 2-run triple.
Scoring 2 runs. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 23, Jacob Tuttle.
Jacob Tuttle, a right-handed batter. Good fastball, but about a foot off the plate. Ball 1, and Boger will trot out and have a word. Time to sample some popcorn. Good stuff at the concession stand here at Central Cabarrus. Had a big hot dog here last night. Working on some popcorn right now. 1-0. Nobody out here in the second inning. 6-2, Kannapolis. Good stop by Boger at the plate. 2-0. Robbie Clark, the first baseman's on deck. Tuttle walked his first time up, then was caught stealing. Down low and inside, and it's 3-0. Quillo's pitch to the plate is about 59.5 feet, and runners are on the corners.
Tuttle draws a walk. Gonna put men on the corners, no outs. And bring up the first baseman, number 26.
Now we got another meeting on the mound.
Robbie Clark.
Shane Reedy will come out and have a word. Robbie Clark, the scheduled hitter, he walked and scored his first time up. Concord got 2 in the bottom of the first inning on an Isaiah Boger run. Hit batsman to Logan Malden. Boger got on error on the first baseman. Singles by McGraw and Drake Boger, and then
batting the first baseman,
Brett Law's got
Robbie Clark.
So far this inning, walk, single, triple walk. Clark steps in, batting left-handed. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the second. Throw to third. Back safely. Oh, and Carson Helms has a little tumble there. Those foul line must have reached up and grabbed him a little bit there. But he made sure he caught that ball with two hands, looked like. Could not get a tag on the runner at third. They'll just let Tuttle take off, and he's got a stolen base at second. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 ball, no strike now to Clark. That one's upstairs. I'm sorry. And now the pitch. Inside, almost hit him, and he dances out of the way. 3-0. Chance to Quilla. Trying to find the plate here in the second inning. Works from the stretch with runners at second and third, and there's a strike right through there. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch is foul over the third base dugout into the woods. Snake country over there. Full count now at 3-2. And now the pitch. Pop foul, that will probably get out of play toward the dugout, and does. Still 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch coming. He drilled it into right field for a base hit. That will score 1 run. Oh, throw it back to first. Just got in.
Single to right. Scores a run.
Tuttle to third. Now 7-2. Give Clark an RBI.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Let's have a round of applause for Chance to Quilla, please.
Quilla pitches 1+ inning. About 5 hits during his work.
Now on the mound for Concord, number 12, Joe Mahonen.
Joe Mahonen coming on the pitch now for Concord plus 51.
If you'll please note, we've got a volunteer walking around with a little bucket selling 50-50 chances, and we would appreciate all your participation.
About some of our sponsors tonight.
Again, all the proceeds of the Stay with the Post go towards the program.
At Sundrop, you can get all details about the
So we do encourage and appreciate your involvement. Thank you.
The game is also brought to you by Cannon Pharmacy. Their website, cannonpharmacies.com. They have free delivery, so you can get delivery anywhere in Cabarrus, Kannapolis, parts of Charlotte, Mooresville. Cannon Pharmacy, your hometown drugstore. Carolina Pizza Huts with locations across our area in Kannapolis, Concord, Albemarle, Harrisburg. Of course, that lunchtime buffet.
Good runners on the corners and no outs.
We'll tell you more about
It'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Dylan Schubert.
Dylan Schubert comes to the plate. So Mahonen First pitch is bunted back to the mound. He'll take the play at first. Throws safe. Wide throw there. The run scores from third base. That's Tuttle. Down to second goes Clark, and that will be an error on the pitcher. As the wide throw allows Schubert to reach. Give him an RBI. The run.
Now first and second, no outs.
Still
brings up the
nobody out.
designated hitter.
Courtesy runner coming now for Dylan Schubert, the catcher.
Justin Brandon will come in as a courtesy runner for the catcher.
First time I've had an RBI single. Now he gets a bunt. Reaches on there. We're going to give him an RBI on that one because they were going to concede the run. Ryan O'Kelly, the designated hitter, reached on a strikeout, stranded at third base when the first inning ended. Now we're just about ready to go back to action.
All right, after a brief interlude, we're ready to get going here.
The
designated hitter, number 20, Ryan O'Kelly.
Ryan O'Kelly. Mahonen works from the stretch with a runner at first and second. Pitches a strike right through there. Looks to second, now delivers to the plate. Fly ball to right field and going to be out of play, foul down the line. Set the defense for Concord. We didn't get that for you earlier. Isaiah Buggers in left field, Grayson Honeycutt center, Logan Malden at right field. Infield is Carson Helms, Corey Moss the shortstop, Brett Laws at second, and Jesse McGraw is the first baseman. Greg Bugger behind the plate, and Joe Mahonen now on the mound. The second was 51 pitcher today. Still looking for out number one here in the second inning. Grounded toward Mullis at short. He will charge, looks to second, fires toward first. The ball will get away. Coming home to score will be Clark. It'll be a close play at first base, and runner will end up at third and first.
And another run scores on a throwing error.
I think we'll give O'Kelly an infield single, and Clark comes home on the throwing error.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
Close play, no RBI.
Number 10, Sammy Stapp.
Stapp. Pitch all bounces all the way back to the mound. I don't think he was going to get him at first either, because we'll give him a hit in an error to score the run. So. Consult with the crowd here. We'll make sure that we get it right. Mahoney's pitch is on the outside corner. First and third, actually second and third. So Kelly did move up 90. Breaking ball almost hit him, gets away, but no advance for the runner over at third. Justin Brandon, I believe, is that courtesy runner for Schubert. Mahoney's pitch, just a little high maybe. Kannapolis in their maroon jerseys today, Concord in red. Swing and a miss. It's a second strike. 2-2 now. Staff reached on an error back in the first inning. That misses inside. Actually, that was 3-2. So
Staff draws the walk to load the bases. Still no outs.
This will be the ninth man to bat in the inning for the second straight inning. Kannapolis is batting.
And that brings up the right fielder, number 5, Drake Vernon.
Drake Vernon.
Let's go Concord, head up, let's play this game.
That one bounces up there. Good stop by Boger behind the plate. He's going to be tired when the night's over. 1-0. Hit hard past the diving Helms at third base.
He drills one past third base.
Here comes the second run. The throw will come back toward third. It'll be cut off and actually get through. But
stand-up double drives in 2 RBIs.
For Vernon going the opposite way, give him 2 RBIs. Brandon, who was running for Schubert, scores. O'Kelly scores.
Brings us around to the top of the order. Second baseman number 3, Matt Bokum.
It is now 11-2. Seven runs here in the top of the second inning. Grounded toward first, wide of first, and that'll get into right field for a base hit. That'll bring another runner home. There'll be runners at the corners.
And a single drives in another run.
Vernon stops at third. And Balcom has his first hit of the ball game. As he bats
and runners on the corners with still no outs.
Second inning, Balcom.
And now at plate, number 14.
Scored 2, he's driven
Lane Argabright.
Argabright with a triple and a single. He's scored 2 runs, he's driven in 1. This is low and away for ball 1. Mahonen works from the stretch. Pitches a strike. Throw to second is going to be just a hair late. And it'll be a stolen base for Balcom. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stolen base for Balcom.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul outside third. 1 and 2. So Mahonen has gotten ahead of a couple of hitters here. That last hit to right field was not hit hard, just found its way to trickle past the first baseman. Reaches out and fouls that one off, still 1 and 2. Todd Thacker, the first base coach, will pick it up and toss it back out. Good crowd here tonight. There's probably almost as big a crowd for the junior game tonight as there was for the senior game last night here. Grounded towards short, fielded by Mullis, fires to first, got him. Run scores, but that's out number 1 as Vernon crosses the plate. Balcom to third, 6-3 on the putout for out number 1. Mullis with a good strong throw.
1 out.
Slow ground ball.
1 man out. Another run came
Give
in.
him an RBI.
Center
Every
fielder
single Kannapolis
Casey
player scored
Ritchie.
in the second inning. Bounced over the pitcher's head. That'll get another runner home. Mullis throw to first. Bang, bang play. Got him. Nice play, Corey Mullis. And another run scores, but that's out number 2.
2 outs.
We'll give Ritchie a
That'll bring up the pitcher number 23, Jacob Tuttle.
So Tuttle
Let's go, Concord. Get out of this. Let's go.
bats, walked earlier in the inning and scored. At the outside corner of the strike line. Police and ambulance, all kinds of emergency, something going on. Fouled off down toward the tennis courts. There were people down there playing earlier, but I think they're out there right now. Down low and away. Now Mahoney kicks and fires. Strike three, top of the strike zone, and called out on strikes. That's Mahoney's first strikeout. Mercifully, that is
Catches him looking for a third out, but not after extensive damage is
10
done.
runs cross the plate for the Reds.
A pickup
in the
of
second inning.
10 runs
14-2
to add to
as
the
we go
previous
bottom of the
4.
second inning.
Brings Kannapolis up to a total of 14.
10 runs. You have the old scoreboard would still show 7th inning though, wouldn't it?
But I mean, if the scoreboard was up, I don't know what I could put 10 runs in 1 inning.
Yeah, you probably could. Even that fancy scoreboard that's on the ground. Oh, that's really freaky. I can't understand how something with metal poles just took it down. Oh no, yeah, it just hit one corner and destroyed the whole thing. I mean, that's just such a shame. I know it. He might have been better off if it hadn't been as deep in the ground. I know that little one, and of course there's not as much area on that old scoreboard, so the wind probably didn't have as much to blow against. It's a little bit lower too. That other one's high and got that force at the top. Yep. The number 9 man's going to bat for Concord here in the bottom of the second inning. As you can tell, we're going without commercials.
Hitting off for Concord in the bottom of the second inning.
Troutman Motors and Troutman Barbecue, one of our sponsors.
Third baseman, number 8, Carson Helms.
Carson Helms bats for the first time, takes ball 1 from Jacob Tuttle. I set the defense for Kannapolis. We didn't hit that before his game's got off to kind of a rocky start. Grounded to third, knocked down, and he will not be able
Hard
to
hit
handle
ball.
that. And Helms leads off with an infield
Helms leads
single.
up with a single.
PA announcer's charitable like I am.
Now coming to the plate, the left fielder, number 5, Isaiah Boger.
Lead-off single for Helms. Sammy Staff in right field, Casey Ritchie in center, and Drake Vernon is in right field. Throw to first, back safely. Lane Argabright at third, Jared Smith at short, Matt Balcom is the second baseman, and Robbie Clark at first. Dylan Schubert behind the plate, and Jacob Tuttle the starting pitcher. Go back to first again, and again back safely. Tuttle works from the stretch, grounded slowly towards second, throws to first, safe. So they didn't get anybody. He swiped at the man coming down the line.
Safe around there.
That's a good break for.
And on first and second, no outs. And up steps the right fielder, number 15,
So runners at first and
Logan
second,
Malden.
Logan Malden hit by a pitch and scored the second run of the game for Post 51. We chase one that hit right in front of the plate, a breaking ball, strike 1. Malden taps the plate and steps back in. That one's down low. They lead off that one. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit off the end of the bat, past the second baseman for a base hit. The throw will come back to the infield, and the bases are loaded.
Malden hits safely for a single, and that loads the bases with no outs.
Right. 2 infield singles and an outfield single, and it's loaded up for Grayson Honeycutt. Honeycutt, a strikeout victim, his first time up.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 11, Grayson
A lot of
Honeycutt.
action in this ball game. Honeycutt takes outside by 1. People behind home plate were concerned that that wasn't a strike. But there's a strike. 1-1.
Come on, Grayson. Go 1-1. You see it, hit it.
That was down low, didn't make it to the plate. Schubert takes it off the chest protector. 2-1 to Honeycutt. And now the pitch. Inside. 2-1. Bases loaded. He hit it hard into the gap in right center field. That'll get probably 3 runs.
Well hit ball to the hole
Digging for third.
in right
Throws
center.
coming back to the infield. The relay throw won't be made, and it's a 3-run triple.
Honeycutt into third, stand-up, triple,
scores.
And scoring
Isaiah
3
Bogus
RBIs.
scores, and Logan Malden scores. And just like that, it's 14-5. We've had 19 runs in an inning and a half.
We're going to have a pitching change here for Kannapolis. Let's have a large round of applause for Jacob Tuttle.
15 innings worth in my score.
A nice job.
I don't know. We may not have enough tonight. I don't know. First team to 25. No, it's a pitching change coming for Kannapolis. We'll see who they're going to bring in. Dean Mullenak's out and directing traffic on the field. And number 13 is the new pitcher, and that would be Nick Pepper. So Nick Pepper. The second pitcher used now for Kannapolis.
Now on the mound for the Reds. Number 13, Nick Pepper.
So Nick Pepper. Or if he's any kin to Luke Pepper, played over at Cox Mill. Not that many Peppers around. Yeah, is there? Is okay. Okay. So it may not be any kin to him. There was a Mike Pepper that played for Carolina years ago that was only got in when they got ahead. They would shoot Pepper shoot. Yeah, that's back in the early 80s.
So I remember that.
Yeah. You're probably too young for that.
Yeah.
I'm a little older than you are. 50-50. 50-50.
That's all these really.
Hey, where's the other 50-50 man last night? He was telling some good stories with his ticket sales.
Not a good story, Joe.
Oh, okay. You're not going to tell us about winning the bottles of liquor?
No. Tell us about drinking it.
The man on third, no outs, up steps first baseman number 18, Jesse McCraw.
Thank you, sir. We got our 50-50 ticket. Now let's see. Oh, it's hammered, but just foul. Well, he missed extra bases there by about 6 inches. And Honeycutt over there had to bounce out of the way there. Pepper's next pitch is breaking ball, just caught the inside corner, 0-2. Next pitch is low. Another good stop by Schubert behind the plate. 3 runs across the plate. Runner at third, nobody out for Concord here in the bottom of the second inning. Breaking ball outside low. And now the next pitch is popped up on the infield. Actually short into the outfield. Center, oh, and he missed it. It didn't hit anybody. The throw to the plate's going to be wide. Coming home to score is Honeycutt, and ended up at second.
McCraw gets the second on a drop fly ball, and that scores a run.
Well, the center fielder came a long way. I'm not sure where the left fielder was there, and the shortstop.
Center called him off.
Yeah, just I don't know if he'd be touching.
Brings up the catcher, number 20, Drake Boger.
We're gonna go single and second on the throw. Give him an RBI. That was a long run for the center fielder. That's a strike to Boger. That makes it 14-6. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. We're all tied up. Fouled off. You have activity in the bullpen for Kannapolis. Greg Boger singled his first time up, but was stranded in second when the inning ended. Foul off, that caught the catcher. Good rip at it.
Boger stays alive on fell tip.
Brett Laws does a little ball chasing there as that one came toward the on-deck circle. Now Pepper's pitch.
Yes, he did.
Couldn't check his swing in time. That's going to be a strikeout for Allen.
Pepper issues a strike. Strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Pepper's first strikeout.
That'll bring up
Dang it, that was
number 12, the pitcher, Joe Mahone.
popcorn. Yeah, a little extra protein. Yeah, I got half a dozen ants in it. Yeah. Well, there's one on me now. I wasn't hungry anyway. Fouled off. Well, that one tore a hole in Schubert's catcher's mitt. Hit right in the pocket. Or webbing. I guess we'll throw popcorn away. Now let's see, it wasn't a hot dog.
Atta, baby.
Oh, there's a ball smashed into left field for a base hit. They'll go station to station, first and third with one out.
Mahone singles.
Stops at third.
And pushes McCraw over to third. With one out,
So Schubert's going to give the defensive signal now.
up comes the second baseman,
Brett Laws will be the eighth
Number
man
10.
of the bat here in the second inning.
Brett Laws.
Pitches a strike. Runner going from first, got a great jump. No throw will be made. Stolen base for I guess that is. Didn't even see he was. Mahone got a second. There's a strike. So runners at second and third. That one's down low. So Laws, who walked in a run back in the first inning, got runners at second and third now with him out. And the pitch. It's high.
Count goes full of Laws.
Full count, 3-2. So Laws should be get something to hit here. Struck him out on ball 4. I think he chased that one up and away. That's out number 2. Second strikeout for Pepper. Zane's Shira.
Pepper issues another strikeout for the second out this part of the inning. That'll bring up the designated hitter, number 13, Zane Shira.
Shira flew out to right field his first time up. Stays high for ball 1. Most of the field in shade, except some of the parts of the outfield, and right back behind second base. Pepper's pitch is upstairs. 2-0. Ninth man to bat in the inning. Of course, had some good hard hit balls in this inning. Swing and a miss. Catch up with that one. 2-1. Carson Helms on deck, but there are 2 outs down in the inning. That one's low. It's 3-1. One more wide one. It's bases loaded.
Staying aggressive now. Be smart.
Pepper works from the stretch as he looks into Schubert. 3-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat, first baseman drops it, but he'll tag the bag for out number 3.
Shira grounds out. to first to end the inning, stranding 2.
4 runs though for
But a pickup of
one in the second. So
4
the third
runs
inning has
for
scored
Concord,
is the Kannapolis Reds.
bringing their score up to
Concord
6.
plus 51, 6.
At the end of a full 2 innings, score Kannapolis 14, Concord
football and baseball,
6.
including State Senator Fletcher Hartzell. State Senator Hartzell would like to congratulate all the many fans, parents, teachers, volunteers that make extracurricular activities like American Legion Baseball and high school sports, bands, and things of that nature available to our youth. And again, that's a message from State Senator Fletcher Hartzell. Gill Baptist Church, one of our sponsors, 5300 Popperton Road. Get information about the church at gillbaptist.org. It's right at the corner. Popperton, George Lyles, makes it 54 off of I-85. You can check out Sunday services. They're streamed every Sunday, 8:30, 10:45. Got those links on our webpage as well as the gillbaptist.org website. Mahoman will work here in the 3rd inning. He retired the last 3 batters he faced after getting touched up a little bit when he first came into the game.
Leading off here for Kannapolis in the top of the 3rd inning. The first baseman, number 26, Robbie Clark.
Dylan Schubert and Ryan O'Kelly scheduled for the Reds. What's up, Darren? Mahoman against Clark. Clark scored 2 runs. He walked and scored in the first. An RBI single and scored in the second. 1-0 pitch is a little high. 2-0. (14-6) their score. There's a strike.